Alrighty, this is gonna be maybe a 1 hour type thing. I wanna knock out some minor bits and pieces. I was browsing the sound library, and good lord, is there a lot of just useless cheap crap. Some of the sound bundles you find on Humble Bundle is just a whole bunch of dog water. It's like lazy ass single oscillator 8-bit noises. But there are a few libraries that actually yielded some pretty cool sounds. So we're going to see about copying some stuff. Okay, I have the sound playback enabled. I think you should be able to hear it. Okay, we have this. Okay. There was a sound here. There we go. Okay, this is going to be perfect for the saw blade shooters. So I'm going to take these two, just as they are. I'm not even going to change them up or anything. And let's make folder. Okay, so this is sound effect. This is saw cannon. And there we go. Okay. Now we can't drag and drop stuff from zip files directly into Godot. Just gonna have to do this. Also, because potentially you could have a lot of these audio sources, we're gonna have to keep their emission range pretty small. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Nope. Have to do this one by one. Oh boy. Okay. Not bad. Let's get a random pitch going a bit. Nice. So it has a shoot function. Tell it to play. There's my controller. Oh. Technically yes, but too loud. And we can hear it too closely. Max distance. Let's do something like this. I do have another sound for that saw blade, by the way. Okay. Let's do -20. But the distance is gonna have to increase. What the heck? Interesting. These don't look like they're all shooting at the same time. Do they? Okay. Yeah, well, I should be able to hear them from here. That shooting animation is mighty slow. Which seems to be the theme today, fixing slow things. Let's see. Okay, what other sounds did I find? I found... Okay, that would be a perfect laser sound. I think... Oh. If I cut out the middle, make it loop, I could do... I could use this on the rotating axis. Well, that's not what I want. Okay, so this sound, I think would be perfect for a large saw. Probably have to make it quiet. And then what was it? This one? Yes. I'm gonna have to edit it. Do I have a license thing here? Yeah, I'll do it later. That's fine. What is what it is. There we go. Yeesh. Okay, so don't touch the beginning. Oh. Okay. What's the shortcut? Shift R. E? Nope. We need to select the region. doubt it's going to be precise. Let's see. Bit measure from time selection. Okay. I need to look this up. Time region from selection. Right click, insert region from selected items. Nope. Double click the region bar. Oh hell, that worked. How did I forget that? And now it doesn't work. No? Okay. Sure. Save this real quick. Okay, at some point we've lost the crossfade. Come on now. Yes. Right? I don't think that's looping, is it? Jesus. Hello? Can we get it quieter? Or does this not affect it? Minus 60. Nope. Got it. Okay. I doubt it. It's probably not looping. Yeah, no. On need to edit it. At least it's long enough. Yeah. Trim out these parts. We have a bit of a pause because it likes to fade. There we go, get rid of that. Get rid of this. Cool. I'm gonna do autoplay and mark this as a looping file. Can't, apparently. Gotta go here. And then, of course, the loudness has to be quieter. Oh. John, what's on schedule for today? I'm just doing some sound effect work. Little tidbits. Maybe do some tiling. Oh. I don't want to blow out my ears just yet. What have you been up to? Maybe we can make that spin a little bit faster. Rotation speed. 390. Let's do 500. Oh yeah. That's looking a little bit more menacing. I feel like these shooters, the saw cannons, should also produce an explosion of particles in the direction they're shooting. Set the rotation. Taking a break for lunch, maybe sneak a little game dev. Whereabouts are you located? It's 9 in the evening here. A little past lunchtime. May or may not have Australia. Ah, there you go. Okay. So this works, except it's in the wrong orientation. We're just gonna add pi to it. That should be 180 degrees. And what else? I need the rotation object. The rotation object is going to have a sound of its own. Generic rotator. There we go. Okay, minus 15. There we go. Not entirely sure why it's biased to the left ear all of a sudden. It's not in here. Oh, maybe that's because it's off. Oh yeah, that's right. Nice. Okay, we're gonna make it autoplay. We're gonna make it be a looping. Nice. Okay, that's cool. What's next? Next. Mm-hmm. There was another sound, wasn't there? Yeah, it's this one. This would work for the laser. You see? Does it with the demonic noises. Please and thank you. Have I ever asked what kind of game you're working on, John? If not, what kind of game are you working on, John? Yee. I'm not destroy my ears just yet. Nice. Okay, that looks perfectly. Let's render it out. Match 3 game. Oh, Mach 3. Should do match 3. Match 3. 3 bubbles. Oh, okay. I see. Gotcha. Interesting. Let me get to a laser. Where's the level? Ah, there it is. Okay. So, we're going to go to laser mounted. Going to do audio stream player. Beam sound effect. gonna mark this thing to loop. Now I will need to place this sound effect somewhere in between the first laser and the final laser. I could hypothetically do 3 of them. Process ready. Okay, something tells me these lasers do not update their alignments and directions in real time. Just scale, self-modulate, and that's it. I may have had them automatically update in Game Maker Studio version of the game, but not here. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do the following. So we don't touch the laser beam sound effect 1 in terms of positioning. We're gonna align final and midpoint sounds. Cool. We have laser 1, and then we have laser beam. There's the position. Region rect. Offset X. Half the negative distance. Okay, but we put this into laser end. So it is understood that there's going to be a node called laser end. Okay, got it. Cool. So I'm going to do the following. We're going to set beam mid, set SFX, and then beam end SFX. We're going to do beam mid. Global position is going to be equals to, let's do global position of the first laser plus global position of the second laser divided by 2, so that gives us an average. That should be in between the 2 lasers. And then beam end, global position, is going to be set to the global position of the final laser. Now, then there's the question of turning on and off. We have a trigger, we have a toggle. Handle laser is a function that takes place right here. Okay, so we can just take all these 3 nodes. And then, I guess, playing is the property we can work with. Hopefully we can just directly talk to it. Okay. Do this. Nice. Alrighty. Let's see here. I can hear it. It's very loud though. It's overpowering the rest. Which kind of makes sense because we have technically 3 of these sound emitters. Maybe it's a good idea to randomize their starting point. I don't know if we can even do that. Let's see. Get, seek. Hey, look at that. We can seek. Seek. Let's do this. In the ready function, we're going to let's do 0.0 on this one. I guess we don't really need to make it truly random because there's a chance they could randomly choose the same value. Three seconds. 5 seconds. Do we even have enough length for that? 12 seconds. Oh yeah. You can even do like 8 and then 4. That's perfect. Okay, that works. Another thing that I want to do is I think I need to increase the player's run speed particle. Seems to be a bit lacking. Running dust. Are we controlling the amount by any chance? Emitting. Amount ratio. Huh. This seems to be based on velocity. Okay. Well, at least we don't mess around with the amount ratio anywhere else. It looks like it's just permanently set to 0.2. Alrighty. Hey. Maybe it also shouldn't be stationary. Maybe you should have the velocity adjusted based on where it's going. I gotta say, the sounds do add a whole level of life to it. Now, we have a case where the saw blade destroys itself on the wall. Doesn't really have a sound to that. Okay. Gonna have to back up into the previous spaces. Whooshes. Impacts. Oh. What? Oh, I thought this was 866 megabytes, judging by how long it was exporting. Glass. Resin. Oh. Okay. Media Player Classic does not like rapid fire file triggers. Come on. Also, it's a zip file. So just crash it. Come on. Hey. Why are they so, like... It's the freaking stereo sound effect. Just give me the raw sound. Mechanical. We've been here. Yes. Ammo, reloads, cinematic sounds. Oh. Garbage. All these synths. I could do that myself, thank you very much. Loft, movement, poly. Well, if I'm making my own Payday game, I'll know where to get the back sounds. Firearms, footsteps, gun folly, gun folly. Oh yeah, that's right. We have the switch also that needs sounds. Okay. Need something a bit beefier. Impacts. Impacts? No, we've heard that. Magic, mechanical, alien, space travel. Ooh. Alien fluid. You did end up releasing the free 2D mobile platformer before Christmas. Nice. Is a Krotos bundle free sound effect. Starter library. Krotos makes good stuff. You just gotta sift through it to get the fitting components. Hey, that's the full version of the library we just yoinked the sounds out of. There's like start and end. Hey. Okay, these two. We're gonna use these two for our levers. Switch. Put this in here. Okay. Yeah, just drop them in like that. No big deal. Audio stream player. Switch sound effects. Now the way we're going to handle this is we'll preload the sounds here. Ow. Okay. Which one's which? That's going to be the on. And that's the off. I think so. No, maybe that's the off. Okay, 2 is off, 3 is on. Okay. Sure. Okay, so we're going to find ourselves the interact function. When we turn on, we're going to set stream to sounds 1. Sounds 0. And then we need to play it. This is too big. The button prompt is so flippin' ginormous. Can I just place a goddamn switch here? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I placed some tiles here. I won't be able to get to the switch. Placed a bunch of tiles there to try to make the switch stand out a little bit more. But these tiles have collisions on them, which is why I need to get myself another type of tile. Come on, give me, there we go. Nice. Need to get myself another type of tile that will act as a backdrop for any sort of piece of ground or concrete that just sits in the middle of floating air. Okay. Stop holding sprint. Dang it. Yeah, nice. maybe we'll flip them. Zero, one. Okay, then I can, for the sake of this test, re-enable the soundtrack. Yeah. Nice music. Thank you. Written by yours truly. The sound seems to be a little bit quiet. Now, realistically, this things like switches should probably be pretty loud. I might have to do something here. Let's see. File manager. Let's get these things in here. Okay, how loud are these? Yeah, pretty quiet. Get some boost. Probably have to normalize it. Okay, we need to place it on a separate track because the volume of the welding torch. Right here. There we go. Nice. Place this. Place that. Switch. on, switch off. Now certain components I can't actually even hear. I toned them down because I thought they were too loud, but once the music is in place, they're actually pretty much drowned out by the music. So I'll have to do something about that. We'll get the matrix. No matrix. Yeah, we'll get it in a second. We are going to render selected regions. Region matrix. And it's 4 and 5. Should be these two. Okay. Browse for a file. This is a switch. And then the name. We're going to use region. Switch on. Nice. Render 2 files. Close. I really like this soundtrack, but I feel like maybe it's a little too intense for what is supposed to be the very beginning. I tend to go a little overboard. Okay. Double check this. Oh yes, technically player movement sounds could get a little bit of a boost as well. Footsteps. 15. Wall hit. Negative 15, right? Yes. Jump. Wall jump. Make a dynamic but based on action happening around. The levels are pretty cut and dry when it comes to where's the action, where's the ambience. So it's not like in one level you might have everything be quiet, and then all of a sudden action ensues, and then that action subsides, and then you have to, watch the music to play with different modes, different versions of the music. It's pretty much going to be one room has the action, the other room has the ambient stuff. So if some scripted event takes place and action music has to begin then yes, for something like that, would just cue in the music. But for the most part, I'm trying to keep it as simple and uncomplicated and un-Nintendo-like as I have to, with all their crazy jazz music tricks. Let's see. I think AI should not be making noises. Maybe not the footstep noises. Let's see, AI false. Footstep sound. So, if not AI, then make noise. The wall hits and jumps, sure. But not the footsteps. Yeah, definitely. That's curious. Adjusting the maximum distance seems to cause the sound to stop playing. I need some sort of a wall sliding sound. Maybe we can find like a, I don't know, like soil. Folly. Let's see if we can do like folly. Do footsteps. Footsteps in the dark come together. Let us keep on moving forever. Huh. Clothes movement folly. Maybe. Okay. I need like a long one, so logic would dictate the long ones would be the largest. So oh god. Well, if you want to make it sound like somebody's strangling someone else, that's there you go. Jeez. Hitman style, I know, right? Just makes me think of the leather gloves, black leather gloves before you take out the piano wire. Yeah, I just need like a sound of like fabric rustling or being dragged. Although it would probably be better if it was like a stone cinematic sound, some sort of like a stone swipe. Flash combat fall. Oh god. Ugh. Hey. You lying sack of shit, that's the same sound twice. Ugh. Close the movement. Down folly cinematic footsteps. Hardwood concrete. This is some comprehensive libraries actually. Protos does an amazing job. Yeah, not footsteps. I will probably have to swap out footsteps because they were done by a couple of sound guys who like did 10 sounds and then dropped off the face of the earth. So I'm like, great. It's lovely. To their credit, I don't think my work style is very suitable for like other people. I tend to just kind of do everything in one go, and sound guys are usually like, okay, is your project finished? Okay, we'll do sounds now. Yeah, just footsteps. Surfaces. Oh. Yes. Just give me a long one. Hand rubs? What kind of hands do you have? It's clobbering time? Okay, give me a long one. Yes, something like this. I think this is, to be honest, long enough and just make it loop. Even though it says grass, it could be fitted to anything else. Okay. Oh, right, I was sorting it by size. It's just about perfect. Gravel slime. Okay. What was it? Grass, right? Pretty sure it was this one. Let's make it a looping one. So just cut off a little bit. So a little bit here, a little bit from there. Okay. Yes, that works perfect. We could potentially pitch it down a bit. You know what? I'll pitch it down in Godot if I need to. We'll just place it here. Slide wall. Okay. Sound effects. Player. Just do new folder. Audio stream player? Yes. Oh, right. Because it's the player, we don't use a 2D one. We use a regular one. There we go. Wall, slide, sound effect. Okay, how long is this thing? 2 seconds. So when we do a wall slide, we'll have to seek anywhere along the 2-second mark. How do we know that we're on the wall? It's got to be a variable for it. On wall. Look at that. So if either of these are colliding, on wall is true. So we'll do if on wall and we'll slide sound effect. Okay. Between the animation player, animated sprite, and audio stream player, there's like 3 separate functions for checking if it is playing or stop. Now this is a property called playing. Okay. So, and not playing. We're going to do slide play, and we're going to do seek rand f range between 0 and 1.6 seconds. Else. No, we'll do elif. If we're not on the wall and it is playing, it needs to stop. Okay. I think I might be able to make the pitch of the sound be based on the speed of our movement. This may or may not sound pretty cool. Okay. So we'll do this. If it's not playing, play and shuffle. Else, if it is playing, rand pitch scale is going to be 1.0. And then what do we want to do? With velocity, we're going to need an absolute value of velocity on the y-axis, which could technically be in the matter of hundreds. So we need to multiply 0.001, and then the faster we go, the higher should be the pitch. So we should add, and then here we're going to do half. And maybe that's going to be reasonable. I'm not sure why the looping point is so awkward. Huh. Oh, I never made it loop. That's why. So it just stops and restarts. I think besides this, we should also play around with the volume. Volume dB. So 0 is the default value. So we're going to set it -30 plus. See, now I need to know what kind of speeds we're working with when the player is going up and down. So let's figure that out first. Oop. Easy. Don't break. Volume based on velocity. Yeah, so that if you're slowing down, it doesn't play it at the same speed. Because technically, if you're slowing down or even standing still, you're not sliding. So that's what we're going to do here. Velocity X. We just do this. Okay, so it looks like it's about 200. Is it though? Yeah, about 207. Cool. Let's see. So, we're going to take the velocity, divide it, 207. That's going to give us a value between 0 and 1. And then we're going to add 30 times this amount. Limit volume, RIP headphone listeners. Volume of what? Music, sound. It's kind of all over the place. Plus 30 actually. That would have been RIP. Let's do... minus 10 maybe. Oh. I can see what you meant. Minus 30. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, that's at 0, and this would be the baseline, so this would be like minus 20. Jesus! Okay, hold on a second. I fear that my math might be wrong here. I think, yes. It is wrong. Because this, if we're moving full speed, divided by 207, that gives us 1. This gives us 30, so this is at 0. So we actually need to say negative 30 times this ABS value. Nope, now it's inversed. Now the slower we're going, the... Yeah, no, that makes sense. If our speed is 0, 0 divided by 207 is 0. Negative 30 times 0 is 0, so we are at full volume. Okay. We want the opposite. We want plus, maybe like 20. So this is the default. This is 0, that's 0, this is 0, so we're at quiet. Okay, maybe it's just the source sound is actually that loud. Interesting. The reason why it's that loud is because for a very split second, the sound is based on our velocity. We are touching the wall, but our velocity is too fast. Okay, I see it. Let's clamp it. Clamp the velocity between negative 207, positive 207. I think that might still be too loud. Oh, that works. I will, however, instead of making it go to this volume, I'm gonna make it, or become this volume, I'm gonna make it smoothly transition to that volume. So, wall slide sound volume. This is gonna be our target. We're gonna tell it to transition to this volume. Minus this divided by 10. So now it should be smooth. Let's get slightly less pitch scale here. Minus 0.8. No, that's too much. Let's do it like this. Ah, you know what? I think we might also have to clamp it here as well. Because at some point our velocity could be way too fast. Okay. In that case, maybe instead of multiplying it like this, I'm just gonna do this thing again. Okay. This is gonna give us nice 0 to 1. When we're at full speed, that's gonna be 1. We don't want 1, we don't want 0, we want 0.5. Which means here we can do 0.3. Oh, that works. Or else I'm gonna do, if we're on the wall, maybe this piece of code is not going to be based on whether or not we're on the wall. It's just going to run here. And the volume is going to be negative 30 if not on the wall, else it is going to be this. So that when we get on the wall, it has to smoothly transition from silence to the nominal voice noise. Nice. Beautiful. Where's the coming from? Where is that sound? Wall hit. Splat, was it? Splat 1, yes. Fine. Gotta go. Sounds good, man. Appreciate the company. Search results. Okay. Don't think... Ah, splat sound is right here. It is actually a separate node because I had to create a separate element. Since the player gets destroyed, there is no player, so we can't play a sound. And I'm not hiding the player. Okay, the door keeps closing every time we reload the level, which is actually something I'm gonna have to revamp. Instead of reloading the whole scene, I'm gonna have to make it only load, or just reposition the player and reset all the traps and tell them to just play from the beginning. That just seems like the way I'm gonna have to handle it. Cool. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Not bad. We got some sounds. We got some. What else did we get? Pretty much just sounds. Didn't really make any tiles. So the stream title is a lie. Excuse me. All right, that's it. We got to bounce. Nice little bit of progress. Wish I did more, but you know, it is what it is.